Hey all, I just figured I'd make an introduction video about myself. I'm nothing special. Um, I figured since I have this channel on YouTube, I'll go ahead and add some videos. Um, I just kind of figured out how to do it. So, um, if you want to subscribe, I hate when people ask that on here, but I'm just thinking if you want to subscribe, you'll see whenever I add a video. Um, there's no way I'm going to make money at this. So, I'm going to do my best to just make short videos of like tips and tricks, things I know. I like helping people. I'm a very helpful person. A little about me. 54, single, live with my cats. I'm a cat lady. Um, I'm disabled. High blood pressure killed my kidneys back in the early 90s. So I do dialysis. So a lot of times I don't have the strength to sit over here. It's really hard. And I know, I feel that, some people might think, well, I start a lot of things, but I don't finish them. And that's true. I have a lot of projects started, and it's hard. I mean, like right now, I got bad neck pain, really bad shoulder pain, and the dialysis just leaves me just half dead. The next day, today, I'm okay. But the other things are getting me. So I've been, popping ibuprofen trying to stay out of pain. But if there's things that you guys want to see, I I love models, die cast. I have a huge Hot Wheels collection, a huge die cast collection, every Franklin Mint truck ever made, 2,000 model kits. I just got all kinds of stuff. I guess I'm a hoarder. But if there's things that you guys would like me to make videos in particular, I'd love to help. I made one on making a steering axle. It's on my 1/16 scale Peterbilt, but it applies to every scale. As long as you can get in there and cut, it applies to every scale. Currently, I have about 20, 30 projects going at the same time. Some of them are over 20 years old, probably even more than that. But it's hard for me, especially when it gets to the painting stage. I hate painting. I don't like it. It's boring. There's cleanup, and I'm always scared that I'm going to screw up. And it's like all that hard work, and you paint it, and you're like, damn it. So it just kills me at that point. Like my little Mac right now that I'm working on here, it's at the painting stage. And I got the paint, well, for the engine. Oh, I have it for the body and chassis too. Some brown Model Masters. But like I said, the my health issues just, they make it hard, to concentrate and just stay at it. I got a bad habit of just laying in bed and doing nothing, which I really got to stop doing. So if you guys can make suggestions on things you'd like to see, I would be happy to, if I can, to make a video of it. I can do reviews. I have tons of aftermarket stuff. I get it from everywhere. KFS, Mo Aluminum, Plaskit in Canada, Oslo. I've got tons of stuff. A lot of stuff nobody's ever seen before. I'm a firm believer, but you better jump on it when it first comes out, because when it's gone, it's gone. So you never know if you'll get it or not. The style of building I do, I don't even remember the last time I built a model box stock. I've told myself I'm going to, and I can't. I've got a real bad habit of wanting to make things better or detail or, things like that. Um, I've mastered a lot of parts that you guys have on your builds. Two-hole wheels, cabs, hoods, uh, steps, all kinds of odds and ends that you're getting from these resin casters that I've made the masters and sent them to them to cast for me. Because I used to cast. I started back in '92, and I did it for about 10 years, and it just got boring and drawn out, so I got rid of my casting equipment. I gave my pressure pot to Jamie at Moluminum, so he has all my equipment pretty much. Like I said, I build all types of models, or if I didn't say it, I just said it. I build all types of models. Model trucks are my favorites, but I love pickups. I love drag. A lot of cars I really love. I got some cars in front of me that are all dusty. Oh, it's a mess up here. I love little funky models like this. The little character models. I can't pick up this one because it'll fall apart. It's just sitting together. I love NPC models. They're kind of old and cheesy, but I don't know. For some reason, I love them. Got this NPC Roadrunner. It's all dusty. The Volare Roadrunner. Been sitting a while. Beep beep. Come on. Okay, Mr. Hood don't want to open. But it's pretty detailed. I got to finish the T-tops for it. Put those in. But that's one. I got a stock car sitting here. I bought this this Mean Mutter van is my most favorite van kit of all. I don't know why, I just love this little van. And I bought this built up for a sole reason of trying out these photo etch scripts I had made. You can see those little Chevy van scripts, and I just threw them on there. I just wanted to see how they look. I had several made, but I'm building this my way. It says 4x4, so it's getting an actual 4x4 suspension. I've already cut the entire roof rack out, and it's going to have an actual spare, real sleeping bags, gas cans, all kinds of goodies up here instead of all the fake stuff. Interior will be fully detailed, but it'll still look just like this because I just love that look. And there goes my CB antenna. Okay, now I also build 1/64 scale. I took this $100 little diamond reel Raider and cut it up. I wanted a truck that looks like the Brochure Truck, so I shortened the chassis, stripped it, painted the cat engine and transmission. I gotta put a plate on here to get the cab to sit right. It's sitting too low. But I got the two holes from Canada, Dakota in Canada. They make 1/64 scale parts for these little trucks. And then I had to hand paint the white around the fender. That's a decal over the hood. But super detailed. This is resin. This isn't die cast. It's all resin. The chassis is die cast. And I added some brass. When I shortened it, I added brass to make it look a little better. Just a little quick build. And it's getting a Michigan dump train behind it, which I'm also building from scratch. I've already started. This is completely scratch built. Little dump box. Got all the bracing underneath. You know, I bought these kits and they're not too detailed. I mean, they want you to put square pieces together for the airbags on the chassis. It's kind of humorous. So I, being the I can't leave it alone kind of guy that I am, I had to make round airbags. I had to make a collapsed airbag for the lift axle. These wheels are coming off another $100 truck, so I'm having trouble finding them. I need like 3 more axles worth, but I think they look great. The Fruha spokes. So that's another project. Then this little guy, I just got this. Everything's dusty. This is a first gear DCP Max Superliner. I have a Mac E9 on the way for it that I'm going to put in there. And it's going to get high float fronts. And then I have a little R model that matches it. And it has the Canada Dakota wheels on the rear also. I helped design these wheels. I provided my blueprints, gave a little knowledge on them. I don't know if they used it, but I offered it. Hopefully, I'm not lying. Then I got this little guy. This is another one of those little $100 Neo trucks. They're really nice, but man, they're expensive. And they stopped making them now. They went out of business, I think. But they're super detailed. I mean, every little tiny detail you can imagine. This little guy is getting new wheels. It's getting the Canada Dakota wheels also. The ones that come on them are crap. Man, they're bad. It's hard for me to believe they can build a model that nice and get the wheels so bad. So, here's another project I'm probably going to get some slack over. I started this truck early 90s, I believe. My favorite truck movie, excuse me, just ate. My favorite truck movie is White Line Fever. I love the Blue Mule. That truck is so badass. I don't think I was supposed to say that on YouTube. It's really cool. So I wanted to build a model of one. Wrong infliction on that. So at the time, there was only one W9000 or WT9000 cab available, and it was from Spalding. And it needed a lot of work. I mean, that thing, it was close, but it was so far off. So I had to redo the whole bottom edge here. Tapers around the front. Has the indent like it's supposed to. I rounded the sleeper doors. Fabricated the vents with the gaskets. Put them in the correct locations. I grafted in the vent panel from a Peterbilt 352. Gosh, what else? I've done so much to this thing. I cut out the back properly like it is in the real truck. It was real wide. I added, I can't remember if I added this here or not. Been a while. But a lot of work I've done is on the interior. This little guy is getting a work over. About the only thing I really used is the floor. There's a part, I don't know where, it's a gauge. But as you can see, I scribed the walls. This was all intended to be sent to be cast. Everything's a little crooked because it's just sitting together, just tacked in place. I had intended to send this out to be cast but I'm too scared to. You know, I got a lot of work in this thing. But I even went and had a good friend make the rear wall that's on the real trucks. You can actually feel the raised letters. It was made in photo etch with double etching, so all the letters are raised. It's all the names of the famous mountain passes, and that's what Ford put on the rear wall of their sleepers. Look like a bum. So that's another project. Don't mind me. I got a bad habit of doing that. And this is one that I mastered, and I sent to Eric at P&P, and he made copies. It's the 1976 Ford LTL 9000. You can tell my casting because I put the correct straight rib on the hood. That the one you see on the kit hood, it's not supposed to be there on this truck. Also, the sides are raised right here because that's your intake vents for your air cleaner. I had these decals custom made originally by J-Bot in Canada. I even had him make the little owner-operator plaques that Ford would put on your truck. This one says BPW, my initials. It has a separate, I separated the grill shell from the hood so you could chrome that and then glue it on, because the whole shell is supposed to be chrome. I just thought that would make it so much easier. But this is another poor little guy that's waiting to be built someday. I did a sleeper too, but it's I'm not happy with the paint job. I had a friend paint it, and the stripes aren't exactly how I want them on the oh, you look at the wrong side. This, I added the pinstripes to this side already. Okay, imagine that, it's only half done. I haven't added them to the sleeper yet, but I even have real aluminum wheels for it. I got a bad problem of doing that. If I find out somebody can make something, I'm like, ooh, take all my money. I don't mind being broke. Let's see what else. Working on my little Mac. What a mess. I get this clean, 2 seconds later, it's all messed up again. But this is my little Mac cruise liner. I got to do something about this light. I got to figure out what kind of light to get, because, man, that thing puts a bad glare. Real aluminum fenders from Yves Uber at White Fang. He still sells these. They're really nice. Polished. They come with the little brackets and bars. Cruise liner frame. Ertl, or AMT now. I robbed a brand new Transtar 4078 kit for the axle and the tank brackets so far, but it's going to be losing its air horns and all kinds of other goodies. I bought 4 of them, so no biggie. Plus I have 3 originals. Frame was shortened. Axle from the original Ford snowplow kit, that's why it's orange. Ertl front Transtar front axle. Everything pinned with nails, like I do in all my builds. It's hard to see on the, well, just on this one, the tie rod. But the steering gear is all functional, and it does have nails. It'll look better once it's all painted. Had to fabricate cab mounts. So the other one went over and it would have hit the engine, so had to fabricate a air cleaner mount. Cabs all cut down. Added a strip for the rear window. It's getting wheels that I mastered years ago, and these are available from Jamie at Mo Aluminum. They're not chrome. You'll have to send them out to be chromed or shoot them with Molotow. Molotow is the best stuff, guys. I've tried everything. Molotow is the best chrome paint that's out there. And this is a rear. I machined that center cap from aluminum, and then I had RB Motion make me those special acorn lug nuts. Added those. It was all cast as one. Now he casts it separately. All kinds of goodies. Little Mac, mud flaps. I went over all this in another video. I'm going to go over it again. So like I said, if you guys have suggestions, send them to me. Worst I can say is, no. But maybe this will help me get back into building, because I can sit here. I'm not good at anything physical anymore. Got so much to do around my house, and it sucks, man. I don't have anybody around here to help me or anything. So I'm just kind of trudging through. But if you like my videos, share them. Maybe there's other builders that would like the tips. You know, I see guys on the group asking all the time about like steering axles, cutting doors out. And I made a video on cutting the doors out of my 1/16 scale Peterbilt. I have to go see if I can find it, because I was putting the videos on all the model truck groups. A lot of you guys probably know me from the groups. I'm that annoying guy that's always selling stuff and posting videos that you don't care about. So I'll see if I can find that, and that way I can start loading these all on here so maybe people can benefit. The sleeper's been shortened, the doors are cut out of it, but imagine that. I lost interest and I moved to something else. Oh, it's very common. All right. Well, I guess I'll stop this so it's not too long. But if you like and subscribe, like all the people say on here, dude. No, if you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and subscribe so it'll tell you when I put a video on. You got to have thousands of views and videos and crap to make any money on here. So I seriously doubt that'll ever happen. Which is good, because you won't have no ads to look at. But just want to give a little insight on me for anybody that has no clue who I am, which is probably about 90% of you. Comments, welcome. Good or bad. I'm a big boy. Trust me. I'm 6'6", 300 pounds. So I can handle it. Just let me know. I'll see you.